On a sweltering summer day, a king sits in his palace, longing for something cold and sweet. This is where the extraordinary, more than 2,000 years ago, in ancient China, the people discover a wondrous combination: snow and ice mixed with fruit and honey. Though not ice cream as we know it, this was the first glimpse of a frozen delight. Villagers trek into the mountains, hauling precious ice to their homes. It's a grueling task, as meanwhile in ancient Rome, Emperor Nero sends servants far into the mountains, tasked with collecting fresh snow. His cooks blend the snow with fruit juices and honey, creating a cooling treat fit for an emperor. Imagine the effort, servants laboring for days to satisfy. In Persia, a similar creation emerges: shbat. This icy dessert, made with rose water, sugar, and bits of fruit, gives rise to our modern word, sherbet. The echoes of history resonate through language, connecting cultures through a shared love of sweetness. As the ancient world craves frozen desserts, creativity flourishes despite the absence of modern technology. Curiosity ignites a passion for these icy delights, setting the stage for the next. We travel now to Italy during the Renaissance, a period bursting with artistic and culinary innovation. Italian cooks, revered for their skill, begin to experiment, mixing milk, cream, and sugar. The addition of salt transforms the freezing process, allowing cream to become smooth and rich, edging closer to the ice cream we cherish today. This vital discovery marks a pivotal moment in dessert. The powerful Medici family of Florence, avid patrons of the arts, embrace these frozen creations, hosting grand parties where these desserts dazzle guests. A tale emerges, possibly more legend than truth, involving Marco Polo. Many believe he brought ice cream from China to Italy, fueling a narrative of adventure that mirrors the sweetness of the treat. By the 1500s and 1600s, Italy boasts a new frozen dessert, one that captivates the taste buds and is soon destined for a new land, carried by a young woman destined for Catherine de' Medici, born into the illustrious Medici family, marries Henry II of France at just 14. As she travels to France, she brings her cooks and their treasured recipes, including those for when the French court tastes these creamy treats, their astonishment is palpable. Such delicacies had never graced their tables before, and the frozen confection quickly becomes, over the next century, French chefs refine and elevate the Italian recipes, incorporating more cream and diverse flavors. The frozen dessert evolves In 1686, Francesco Proio de Coltelli opens Café Procope in Paris, marking a revolutionary shift. For the first time, ordinary people can savor these cold delights. Café Procope becomes a haven for artists and thinkers, a place where the innovative spirit of the age melds with the joy of frozen treats. And so, ice cream continues its journey through. The story stretches across oceans as ice cream travels to America. By the 1700s, wealthy Americans indulge in this luxurious treat, with historical records revealing that George Washington himself spends lavishly. Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president, even brings back his special vanilla recipe from France. This recipe, a slice of history, is preserved in a library in Washington, a testament. Yet making ice cream in those early days is no simple feat. Without machines, the process is labor-intensive. Ice must be meticulously gathered, stored, and churned by hand. In 1843, a woman named Nancy Johnson invents the hand-cranked ice cream freezer, forever altering the landscape of ice cream production. This simple machine allows anyone to create, but despite her groundbreaking invention, Nancy Johnson receives little recognition, selling her patent for a mere $1,500. Others profit immensely from her idea. A bittersweet twist with her invention, ice cream becomes accessible, shedding its status as a luxury reserved for the wealthy. A new era dawns where frozen treats can be enjoyed. In 1904, the St. Louis World's Fair unfolds, a spectacular showcase of innovation. Amidst the excitement, an ice cream seller faces a dilemma. He has run out of serving. Next door, a vendor selling thin, crispy waffles seizes the moment. He rolls a fresh waffle into a cone, suggesting the ice cream be served inside. This ingenious idea sparks the birth of the ice cream cone, though the true origin remains uncertain. This moment changes the ice cream landscape forever, marking a delicious turn in the story of this. But what we do know is that after the 1904 World's Fair, the ice cream cone soared in popularity across America and beyond. Picture this: two people standing side by side. One possessed a scoop of ice cream, while the other held a stack of waffles. Almost by chance, they created a treat that millions still savor today. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries spring from everyday moments, simple solutions to small problems. The ice cream cone. Following the World's Fair, ice cream's fame grew exponentially. Yet, the most significant transformations were still on the horizon. In the early 1900s, revolutionary technology altered the landscape of ice cream forever. Refrigeration became commonplace, allowing factories to churn out ice cream in staggering quantities. Gone were the days of painstakingly handcrafted batches. Now, machines produced thousands of servings in mere hours. Prices plummeted. In the 1920s and 1930s, an intriguing phenomenon unfolded in America. Amid the Great Depression, when jobs vanished and wallets thinned, ice cream held its ground. Why? Because it was affordable and brought joy. A small cone cost just a few cents, offering a fleeting moment of sweetness during grim times. Ice cream transformed from a mere dessert during World War II. Ice cream played an unexpected role. The American military provided it to soldiers, lifting their spirits amid the chaos. Floating ice cream factories were even constructed on ships, delivering a taste of home to those stationed far away. After the war, when the soldiers returned, ice cream flourished like never before. New flavors emerged and brands multiplied. Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry were joined by an array of inventive tastes. Families gathered, sharing bowls of ice cream after dinner, while children chased ice, the frozen dessert that once graced the tables of ancient kings became a staple for everyone, everywhere. Its popularity soared, inspiring variations in every culture. In Japan, green tea ice cream delighted the palate. In India, kulfi offered a creamy, spiced delight made with cardamom and pistachio. In Turkey, dondurma captivated visitors with its unique, stretchy texture. Each culture embraced the concept of cold sweetness made from cream. As we reach the end of our journey, we've traversed thousands of years. We've explored China, Persia, Rome, Italy, France, and America. Along the way, we encountered emperors and queens, inventors and street vendors. Each figure was united by a singular desire to create something cold, sweet, and capable of delivering a moment of joy. The history of ice cream transcends mere sustenance. It exemplifies human creativity and reveals how a simple idea, ice cream, embodies how people across cultures and eras examine what they possess. Mountain snow, cow's cream, and plant-based sugar, envisioning something beautiful. This delightful treat teaches us great things often begin small. A bowl of snow mixed with honey in ancient China, transformed into the ice cream cone at a St. Louis World's Fair. A luxury for Roman emperors became an everyday indulgence for a child on a hot summer day. Each evolution marked a discovery. every change, now I wish to speak directly to you, not about ice cream, but about your own journey. You are here, absorbing this story in English, and that's something to celebrate. Learning a new language is an adventure in itself. It demands time, patience, and courage. Some days feel effortless, while others bring challenges. Yet, with every word you grasp and each sentence you understand, you advance, making progress, like the history of ice cream. Your path, if this story resonated with you, I hope you'll return for more. Share a comment about your favorite flavor of ice cream, or tell me which tale you'd like to hear next. Stay tuned for our next journey together. I'll be waiting with another soothing narrative and a quiet adventure. Until then, take care of yourself, keep learning,